This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
It's BS News for this first Friday of this vernal equinoxious spring 2013. And away we go. Dateline, beach blanket bingo. The Senate this week finally moved forward with a gun control bill before Congress takes their 2-week Easter break. People in Washington avoid the term spring break because, well, it conjures up images of Mitch McConnell in a Speedo and John Boehner doing body shots off of Virginia Fox. Ew, Frankie and Annette, take me away. Dateline, Geo post-mortem. This week, an assessment of the reasons the Republicans lost the last election was delivered by the head of the RNC, Reince Priebus. That right there highlighted one glaring problem. Reince Priebus is still the head of the RNC. It also wasn't a good sign that everyone called the assessment a, quote, autopsy. Autopsies only identify problems. They never fix them. Although I've heard now getting your Reince Priebus removed is now an outpatient thing, so there's that. Dateline, The Devil Inside. Controversy erupted this week when viewers of the History Channel series on the Bible noted that the actor playing Satan bears a strong resemblance to President Obama. Even more telling, when Satan is shown tempting Eve in the Garden of Eden, instead of an apple, he's actually using food stamps. No, it's true. Dateline, Action Snooze. A new Pew Research study concludes that local TV newscasts around the country have less actual news than ever before, meaning people have much less information about local and state government. On the upside, if there's a new video of a squirrel water skiing, well, very few people are going to miss that. Finally, Dateline, Breaking Snooze. Another study concluded that bad news spreads much more slowly on the new social media than good news does. So if you see that piano is about to fall on a friend of yours from 3 stories up, please don't warn them through Twitter. Just when your liver thought it was safe to go back in the bar, we're closing in on beer o'clock. BS News for Friday. Have a great weekend.
So remember when Congress only needed 51 votes to actually say that's a majority? Well, now reality has changed. Now you need 60 votes out of 100 to say that's a majority. The previous caller brought up Cheney's tiebreakers. Remember, it would be like 50-50, and somebody would have to break the tie, and Cheney would waddle over to the Senate and stand there, and I want to reduce taxes, and my heart is attacking me right now, but I'm a multitasker, and I work in the shadows. Yeah, so 8 tiebreakers. That's how many Cheney did. That's how divided it was. 8 tiebreakers. And one in 2003 was to extend the Bush tax cuts in a time of war. Good choice, Dick. Now you need 60 votes to even talk about gun legislation 4 months ago. I mean, January is when Harry Reid threw in the towel. January, he said, I can't do it. I can't have it. I can't because, you know, when it comes time to do something, the only thing that gets in the way of doing something is whether or not it'll cause them not to be reelected. 91% of the American people want background checks. 56% last time I checked, that was a majority, want an assault weapons ban. For the love of Pete.